VCISO.au Cyberwatch, June 30th, 2025. Strategic Cybersecurity Intelligence Brief, powered by VCISO.au. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay secure. Ensure your cybersecurity program is both proactive and verifiable. By Anil Yellamati. 1. Ransomware alert, no ANZ victims last weekend. 2. FBI alerts, scattered spider targets. Aviation sector. A cybercrime group known as Scattered Spider is now attacking the aviation industry. Using social engineering, they impersonate staff to trick IT help desks into adding unauthorized MFA devices. These tactics bypass multi-factor authentication and compromise enterprise accounts. The FBI warns that both airlines and third-party IT providers are at risk. Once inside, the attackers steal sensitive data and often deploy ransomware. Their approach targets large ecosystems where vendor trust can be exploited. The FBI urges fast reporting to reduce damage and share threat intelligence promptly. A related group, Muddled Libra, also uses fake MFA resets to breach aviation systems. The campaign is ongoing, with increased sophistication in social engineering tactics. Collaboration across the aviation sector is key to preventing breaches. VCISO.au recommendation: implement stricter helpdesk verification workflows. Mandate physical security keys, FIDO2 for MFA where possible. Train staff on impersonation awareness and report anomalies early. 3. Lapdogs, espionage campaign hits, 1,000 plus. SOHO devices. Researchers have uncovered lapdogs, a cyber espionage operation hijacking over 1,000 SOHO devices. These devices form an underground operational relay box, ORB network, linked to China-based actors. Victims include small networks in the US, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. Malware called Shortleash installs silently on Linux systems using root access. It avoids detection by masquerading as system services and encrypts its payload in layers. The malware communicates via spoofed Nginx responses with randomized parameters. Devices from Asus, Synology, Microsoft, and others were confirmed as vulnerable. Exploitation was enabled by unpatched firmware and weak embedded web servers. Attackers use legacy vulnerabilities like CVE 2015-1548 and CVE 2017-17663. The campaign demonstrates how aged SOHO gear can enable nation-state spying. VCISO.au recommendation: regularly audit and patch SOHO IoT devices in corporate and home networks. Disable remote management interfaces unless absolutely necessary. Use network segmentation and block traffic to known ORB IPs. 4. One-click campaign targets energy sector with stealth malware. The one-click APT campaign targets energy, oil, and gas industries with advanced stealth malware. Hackers exploit Microsoft ClickOnce tech to drop Golang-based backdoors via phishing links. Malware is hidden behind AWS infrastructure, evading traditional network detection. 3 variants use .NET loaders to deploy Runner Beacon, the main backdoor. The loaders use anti-debugging and sandbox checks to avoid analysis. Payloads are deployed silently using Windows trusted update processes. Attackers send fake hardware analysis tools to deceive technical users. Tactics suggest links to China-affiliated threat groups, though attribution remains uncertain. Detection is difficult without deep behavioral analysis or endpoint inspection. This shows the rising trend of abusing cloud services for covert malware delivery. VCISO.au recommendation: block ClickOnce installations in group policy where unnecessary. Isolate systems handling OT or energy control networks from email clients. Deploy EDR solutions with memory scanning for evasive malware variants. 5. Bluetooth flaws. Expose audio devices to spying. Critical Bluetooth vulnerabilities have been found in 29 devices from major audio brands. Vendors affected include Bose, Sony, Jabra, JBL, and others using Aroha chipsets. These flaws allow attackers in Bluetooth range to eavesdrop on media or steal contacts. Exploitation requires close proximity and advanced technical knowledge. Researchers disclosed the issues at the Troopers Security Conference in Germany. Vulnerabilities include missing authentication and unsafe custom protocols. CVE 2025-2700 to 2702 were assigned, one rated high severity, 7.5. Proof of concept exploits were developed to confirm attack feasibility. The issue primarily affects TWS earbuds and Bluetooth microphones. Users remain unaware when the compromise happens due to silent payloads. VCISO.au recommendation: disable Bluetooth when not needed, especially on high-risk devices. Encourage firmware updates for all Bluetooth-connected devices. Restrict use of consumer-grade audio gear in sensitive environments. 6. Move it under siege. Again, new scanning surge detected threat intel firm. Gray noise has flagged a spike in scanning targeting MOVEit transfer systems. Starting May 27th, IPs scanning MOVEit rose from 10-day to over 300, hinting at a new campaign. MOVEit is widely used for secure file transfers in corporate and government sectors. Attackers appear to be probing for unpatched systems, likely planning a widespread exploit. At least 682 IPs have probed MOVEit in 90 days, 344 labeled suspicious, 77 confirmed malicious. Two known vulnerabilities, CVE 2023-34362 and CVE 2023-36934, are already being exploited. These flaws were previously used in a massive 2023 CL0P ransomware attack. Affected regions include the US, Germany, Brazil, and Southeast Asia. Systems still vulnerable may soon face mass ransomware deployment. The situation highlights the critical importance of timely patching. VCISO.au recommendation: patch MOVEit systems immediately and validate against known CVEs. Monitor logs for abnormal upload-download patterns. Segment MFT systems from primary infrastructure to reduce blast radius. 7. Confucius hackers escalate attacks on military and government entities. The Confucius APT group, active since 2013, is ramping up cyber attacks across South and East Asia. New malware variants like Anondor and Whooperstealer are being deployed in complex campaigns. Initial infection starts with malicious LNK files, often disguised as internal documents. Payloads are staged using renamed Python executables and DLL loaders. Once executed, the malware can exfiltrate credentials, files, and keystrokes. The group uses modular backdoors for adaptability and persistent access. Target sectors include defense, critical infrastructure, and law enforcement. Known Sec 404's team confirmed the latest strain was designed for long-term espionage. This marks a shift towards stealthier, modular toolsets in APT playbooks. Authorities in affected nations are urged to enhance endpoint visibility and threat sharing. VCISO.au recommendation: disable Windows scripting features, LNK, WSH, on high-security endpoints. Hunt for renamed Python binaries and unauthorized DLLs. Train government staff to identify suspicious files disguised as internal tools. 8. Ransomware exposure list. Last 24 hours, United States. Budget electric, construction. EP catalogs, company. Auto, heavy equipment services. NK Customer Solutions, business services. Scott & Krauss, LLC, legal, business services. Tech Mahindra, technology. Carter Bearings, manufacturing. Landscape Hawaii, consumer services. Four Quarters, consulting. India, Dynamic Netsoft, technology. ONGC, Petro Editions Limited, Opal, Energy, Germany. Welthungerhilfe, non-profit, aid, Italy. Tiscali SPA, telecommunications, Spain. Transports, San Marti SA, logistics. Anubis Cosmetics, SL, consumer services, cosmetics. Ultra Rapid, SL, industrial tools and services. Denmark, Humac, Apple Product Services. Canada, Privalbank, banking, finance. Bangladesh, Flora Limited, technology. Unknown, not specified. Clockwork admin, internal systems compromise, no location. Final note from VCISO.au. Australia and New Zealand remain relatively untouched this week, But the global threat landscape continues to shift. Critical infrastructure, software supply chains, and endpoint security are under siege.